If you're a doctor, the best marketing you can do for your practice is videos. And in this video, I'm going to share 18 reasons why. I want you to look at all these videos you create like a one-on-one conversation that you're having with a very specific patient. You sit down, film a video, and you're talking to a very specific patient. The importance of this is far too many people look just at vanity metrics. They're not looking at these videos as a conversation with a specific patient that they can help. They're just looking to get followers, likes, shares, comments, all those vanity metrics. Now, those are important, but the number one priority must be having a high intention video talking to a very specific patient you can help. What are they going through? Where are they at right now? How you can help them, the entire process in detail. When you look at it that way, even if you do a high intention video and you only get 10 views, think of how powerful those views are. Think of those views as a conversation that you had with them. How long would it take for you to have 10 conversations with 10 specific patients? So it's the ultimate form of leverage. And in this video, we're going to go through 18 specific benefits on why you should be making them your number one priority in your practice's marketing. Number one, nurture doctor-patient trust. These videos make you personable and approachable. If it's a patient who's never met you before, they're going to watch these videos, and when they meet you, it's as if they met you already, because they have. The videos are so powerful because it's not a generic corporate brand. People don't know the real you as a doctor when you hide behind a corporate generic brand like a generic website or an ad with a bunch of text. But when you're making videos, they're seeing you. It's something as simple as hearing your voice, hearing how you speak, seeing your face. It'll be as if they met you already. They'll be having deja vu. Number two, empower patients through education. I would say the only reason your patients that you can help don't schedule a consultation to come into your appointment is just because they're fearful. And what is fear? Fear is really just a lack of clarity. You're going to empower patients through education by explaining everything in detail. I have another video where I went through the six parts of every video you create. Things like most common questions, objections, concerns, where they're at, what they've been through, the outcome you can help them get. That clarity minimizes their fear, and that's only possible through education. So every single one of these videos is going to be educating them. Number three, the consultation before the consultation. In that last video that I mentioned, one of the things I talk about is I think the hardest thing inside your practice is just getting a patient in your office for a consultation. It doesn't matter if it's free. We cannot underestimate how fearful and how afraid someone is to call you on the phone or fill out a form and sit down with you in your practice to go through a consultation. So when they watch this video, it'll be just like this one, deja vu. It'll be like they've done it already. They can have the consultation from the comfort of their home. Now, obviously, this consultation is going to be a little bit generic, and you can close out these videos by saying, I hope you found this video informative. I hope it gave you some peace of mind. The next step would be to schedule a consultation with me one-on-one, because this is general information, but everything that we do is specific to you. We don't have a quick cookie cutter approach. Everything is bespoke to you, your body, and your goals. So it's the consultation before the consultation. Number four, control narratives. Your patients are going to be looking around the internet. They're going to go on blogs. They're going to look at videos. They're going to read articles. They're going to WebMD it. They're going to do all this stuff. The thing that scares me the most, and the thing that I'm most fearful of, and I tell this to all my clients, is having a relationship, knowing that you can help someone, and then that relationship getting derailed because they got some incorrect information somewhere online, they wandered off, and they'll never see you again. And that's my concern. So when you have your own content, your own library of content, your videos where you walk it through it, you're not allowing them to walk around and look at other things. You're saying, I made this video specific for you, and then they're going to get their information, their narrative directly from you. So controlling the narrative is so important, especially in this time and place we're in right now with the internet, where there's so much information, but a lot of information creates a lot of confusion. Controlling the narrative is essential. Number five, more access to you. This is pretty simple. Most of the times, a patient, when they want to talk to their doctor or hear from their doctor, they're going to have to schedule an appointment, go into a practice, sit with them one-on-one. By simply having these videos, they're going to have more access to you. They're going to watch all these videos. They're going to see you. They're going to understand you. They may have a conversation with you. They may see piece of marketing that you put out. They're going to watch the video. It's going to increase their peace of mind by having more access to you. It's one of those things that someone could be just getting off work at 3 a.m. in the morning. They're not going to call you on the phone if they want to do some research or they want to learn something. They can watch one of these videos. So I look at more access to you as kind of like another one we're going to go through later is it's a 24-hour version of you. We're cloning you into a video so they can watch it anytime. Number 6, helps convince family and friends. This is really underrated and very few people talk about this, and I think that this is a huge deal. When I think of you talking with a patient and they say, you know what, I'm going to think about it. I think this sounds good, but I want to think about it. At that point, this goes to controlling narratives. That whole relationship could get derailed. They could go home, talk to their spouse, they could talk to their parents, they could talk to their best friend, talk to all these people, and they could say, I don't really know, that sounds like, I don't think you should do that. I think that sounds pretty scary. And they're going to be like, I think you're right. But instead, imagine if you arm them with a video, equip them with a video where after your appointment or even before your appointment, they have this video. So that instead of them saying, oh, I met this doctor, I'm going to go meet with this doctor, I'm going to talk about, this surgery or this treatment, instead of that, and potentially having that derailed, they're going to say, I'm going to go see this doctor. Check out this video that they put together. And that family member, friend, whoever it may be, is going to watch that video too, and they're going to say, wow, this is an impressive video. I feel comfortable too. I think you should do it. This guy's a pro, or this doctor's a pro, or she's a pro. That's the type of discussion. So going back to being fearful, I never want someone else, controlling the narrative. And some of the people that have the most weight are family and friends. So instead of saying, what do you think of this? Do you think I should do it? It's, what do you think of, do you think I should do this? Check out this video that I saw. What do you think of it? And they're going to be like, this is amazing. I love this video. Look how personable this doctor is. Number 7, simplification. From where the patient is right now until they're completely, fully recovered and they have the outcome that they want, there's thousands of different moving parts in there. It's very overwhelming. And again, when someone's overwhelmed, someone's fearful, someone doesn't have clarity, they're not going to make a decision. It's that line, I just can't see myself doing it. How do we get them to see themselves doing it? It's by simplifying it. And this goes through the entire process from where they're at right now. I get you. I understand you. This is what you're going through. Here's some other patients that were in your same position. Here's what the consultation entails. Here's what the surgery or the treatment provides. Most importantly, here's what the recovery is like. That's another major concern. And lastly, this is what you can expect, 6, 9, 12 months down the road. Simplifying it so they can see themselves doing it. Number 8, follow patients where they hang out most online. Listen, the majority of people's time they spend online is on social media. When you have these videos on social media, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, whatever these places, if they're following you or they're engaging you on that, you're going to be showing up in their timeline, in their feed, and you're going to catch them where they hang out the most. Number 9, friendlier appointments. If you have a video, this kind of goes back to what I said earlier, the state of mind and the mood that a patient's going to be in before they come in is going to be completely different. If you have, let's just say, a pretty generic magazine ad, and there's a link to schedule a consultation, if someone comes through, they're going to be very fearful. But if you had a video where you simplified the entire process and say, hey, here's an event, a recording of an event I put on, or a walkthrough, or a guide, or a workshop where we went through everything in detail, and they watch a 15, 20-minute video, what is their frame of mind going to be? And how friendly and how comfortable are they going to be when they show up to that appointment? And one bonus on this one for friendlier appointments, if you have someone that you see maybe once a year, how much easier would that appointment be if they've been watching your videos for the last year? Instead of them saying, oh, I haven't seen you in a year, they say, oh, I saw that video or this video or I shared that video. It's like they were never in contact with you. Number 10, control over referrals. This goes back to what I said earlier about family and friends sabotaging. They don't mean to sabotage it. They mean well, but I don't want to take the risk. So when you control your referrals, you do it by making these videos and sharing them with your patients. So let's say you meet with a patient who saw your video, and at the end of it you say, who's maybe just one family member or friend that you know that's going through this and would also benefit from this video? If you think of anyone, just share it with them. They're going to share that video with someone they know, and then your first impression, which is control, allows them to watch that video and say, wow, this is someone I really want to talk to, instead of, oh, I got a great doctor, you should check him out. What is the impact that that just kind of standard approach of referral, like, oh, you should go see someone, they do a good job, versus you should go see this doctor, they did a great job, here's this video where I originally met them. Two totally different types of referrals. Number 11, lose fewer patients. This is just something where these kind of tie into each other. 11 and 12, lose fewer patients, 24/7 marketing. If you're constantly keeping in contact with your patients, let's say you're sending them emails, or let's say they follow you on social media, or let's say you're maybe even mailing them something of a recap of the recent videos you filmed, you're gonna stay top of mind. And the only reason that you're losing patients, the majority of patients, and there's certain patients that you're like, I never want to see you again, please don't ever come back. You wouldn't tell them that, but you're thinking that in your head. But the only reason you lose most of your patients is just because you don't keep in contact with them good enough. This is great for patient reactivation, and it's also something to stay top of mind. When you're making videos, let's say social media videos, and there's social media kind of short form videos and long form videos. If you're making these short form videos and they're seeing your video maybe once a week, you're going to stay top of mind, and they're going to be more likely to call you on the phone, come back in your practice, and that's really what it's about. So this is staying top of mind, but it's also great for patient reactivation. And then 24/7 marketing. Like I mentioned earlier, if you have these videos going, they're you having a conversation with someone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days. You're going to film this great video. You're going to post it. 9 months from now, someone could be watching something at 11 o'clock at night, see your video and say, I need to schedule a consultation. 13, unlocks relationships. And I want you to look at this as like a fast forward button. It's something that accelerates the process and makes it easier. If you're someone that has just kind of a generic website versus you're someone with a catalog of videos, which one is going to be easier to unlock a relationship? If you have these videos, they're going to watch these videos. They're going to, again, you're having a conversation with them. It's going to be as if they met you already, and that's really going to expedite that. So instead of them saying, oh, I got to think about it, 3 months from now they're still thinking about it, they may say, I need to think about it, watch a couple of your videos and say, this is someone I need to meet with. I'm ready to schedule an appointment. So it's something that really shortens the timeline of how long it takes to convert a patient into your practice. Next, it's a screening process. One thing that I tell all my clients that I work with is we need to get extremely specific, very, very specific. Specific, what you specifically like doing, your surgeries, treatments, products, the specific audience you're helping, and the specific message. Now, the thing about it is it's the whole your vibe attracts your tribe. When you get very specific, you're only going to attract the people that you are having a conversation with in your video. So if there's a very specific patient or maybe 2 or 3 specific patients that you only want to work with, maybe you only want to work with people who are needing a specific surgery, or maybe you're someone that only wants to work with a specific person because you're that specific person and you're the best person to talk with them and help them because you went through exactly what they're going through. This acts as a screening process. So this is very powerful because of the law of attraction. And then number 15, it establishes authority. If let's put ourselves in the patient's position. If you're comparing 2 doctors, one of them has just kind of a bland generic website and the other has a website, but they also have a social media page with a lot of informational videos. They also have a YouTube channel with a bunch of educational videos. Which one is going to seem as a higher authority person that can be trusted more? And the thing about this is going to sound really bad, but I kind of had this aha moment about a year ago where I was in the lobby of Scripps Medical Center in La Jolla, world-class facility. There's a medical monolith there with a list of all these doctors, and I sat there and I looked at this list and I looked at all the names and I thought to myself, every single one of these doctors is excellent. Every single one of them went to a great school. Every single one of them are at one of the most premier medical facilities in this country. So what differentiates them? What's the one what's the one thing they could do that really differentiates them from everybody else? And I thought if you're making videos, you can establish your authority. When there's an equal level playing field, this is the thing that will elevate you above other professionals. And the final 3, number 16, boost your website and online brand. This is more of a technical thing, but websites that have videos and videos help websites rank better on search engines. So Google's the #1 search engine, YouTube's number 2. What do they want? They want websites that are rich in content. The second part of that is your online brand. This is your social media accounts. You have to have an online brand. One thing that I tell all my clients is social media, your online social media brand is the new website, just as the website was once the new phone book. Number 17, professional prestige. I don't know, do you want to speak on stages? Do you do a lot of events? Are you part of professional networks? When you're making these types of videos, you're going to stand out in there too. You're going to be seen as the authority in a group of authority. It's really going to have you stand out. And number 18, the most important one of all, when you do all this, you have a higher perceived value. When you're putting out all this video content, your patients are going to see you and there's going to be a halo effect. It'll be like they met you already and they know before they've even met you, this is the person that I want helping me. I joked, but really the truth of it is they're going to come in and meet you and they're going to say, they're thinking to themselves, I just want to see if this is really too good to be true. And because you're having conversations and these videos are you just on video, they're going to have a lot of peace of mind. They're going to say, this is exactly what I thought of when I was watching these videos, and this is why this is the person that's most equipped to help me get through what I'm going through because they understand me better than anyone else I've talked to. It also gives you higher perceived value in your professional industry, whether you're talking at conferences, whether you're writing in papers, whatever it may be. The person that is creating the most amount of content and that has the largest brand is the one that's perceived as the most valuable and has the highest level of prestige. I hope you found this video informative. These 18 benefits you get from videos are so important, and they're the reason why videos are the best marketing you can be doing for your practice. Having these one-on-one conversations with all the patients you can help by creating these videos is the best marketing you can do. I can help you with it. So I do two different types of videos. I do short form and long form. Short form is going to be those shorter 30 to 60 second videos for social media, and the longer ones are more documentary style type videos, 10, 15, 20 minutes long. They're going to see the video on social media, then they're going to go over to the long form video, and then after that they're going to schedule a consultation with you. I don't believe there's any marketing you can do for your practice that is better than videos. Would love to have a conversation with you, learn more about your practice, what marketing you're doing right now, and put together some examples of some videos that we could create. Call or text me directly. My cell phone is 310-774-7311. I know you'll love these results. I know that they'll be really beneficial to your practice, but most importantly of all, they'll deliver tremendous value to your community of patients. Look forward to hearing from you, and definitely check out all my other videos because there's a lot of marketing tips. This is kind of just the benefits of videos, but I put together a lot of more strategic type videos that walk you through the process that I use. Look forward to hearing from you. Like I said, call or text me anytime, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.